What makes Ivy Bend unique is the solitude that you get from there. I think we're very lucky when we're wading through a river that we can slow down, we can listen, we can observe, and create that greater connection.
It's a place you can have all to yourself and experience nature in its fullest. Nestled right in the heart of the Blue Ridge Mountains.
It's your own piece of heaven. You've got it to yourself. It's something that you can call your own.
When we first found the property, there were abandoned home sites. There was an old dirt bike track on the floodplain.
I'll be honest, the first time we saw it, it was pretty bad shape. It was raw.
We come from a family of conservationists. Keeping land intact is something that's very important to both of us.
The enemy of conservation is subdivision and closing off access to these natural resources. You can approach tourism with a conservation mindset, but it takes a deliberate effort to do that. So it led us down the road of fishing.
We didn't know the Hunter Banks guys at all. I don't think we could have found guys that were more in tune with how we thought about the land than the folks at Hunter Banks.
To be able to shape a new fishery that's rooted in care is truly an unbelievable experience. The West brothers have done a really good job making sure that wild rivers can be wild rivers with a little bit of assistance to make sure that we have a future at this fishery.
The practices that we use at Ivy Bend to make sure that the fish, the river, and the stream is protected is catch and release. It's important if you see trash or anything, pull it out. Don't overpressure the fish, and respecting the resource.
People who may want to own land can do it in a way that allows the land to pay for itself, but they do it in a way that does not destroy the very thing that made it special to begin with.
Bringing it back to a beautiful space to appreciate the outdoors was the whole goal. Helene almost ended the project. Hard stop.
The once vibrant city of Asheville, North Carolina right here is in a shambles. Buildings and roads severely damaged by powerful floodwaters.
When Helene hit, what it did to this area is it completely changed the lay of the land.
The neighbor's house was destroyed and washed up onto our property. The neighbor's dump truck ended up on our property. There was people's clothes 20 feet up in the trees. I think we saw an opportunity to clean it up and try to make it better than it was before. That was what we set out to do when we bought the property, and we were going to finish that goal.
It's truly unbelievable what the folks that have worked on this property have done. It's a small piece of a puzzle that makes a small difference for a big community. And if we can make that little tiny difference, that means the world to us.
Taking care of the tributaries of the French Broad and the French Broad itself is paramount. We have to take good care of that because it is the lifeblood of our region.
If you spend enough time here, there's an appreciation and a love of the mountains that's hard to shake. And I want people to have the ability to come and share in that. There's not a better way to do that than to throw a rod and catch a fish.
All in all, it's a one-of-a-kind experience that we feel is different than anywhere else in these mountains. And I feel like atmospheres like this allow us to show folks what it really can be if you take care of something and you love it. Our family and our team here at Hunter Banks Fly Fishing would love for you to come experience Ivy Bend with us.